President Rodrigo Duterte has revealed that he agreed with Chinese President Xi Jinping to give and take on the issue of fishing within disputed territories, including the Philippines' Exclusive Economic Zone or EEZ. However, there have been arguments that unless there is a formal agreement with specified terms and conditions, the verbal agreements between President Duterte and the Chinese leader over the disputed territories in the West Philippine Sea cannot be a policy. Cabinet Secretary Carlo Nograles clarifies that before the country enters into an agreement or treaty with China on the maritime disputes, this has to pass the Congress for it to be legal.
Whatever agreements will be entered into, I think it will also have to pass through the Senate. If it's a treaty, then it will have to pass through the Senate, right?
Cabinet Secretary Nograles explains the two leaders just agreed to come to an agreement. So it is a status quo when it comes to our exclusive economic zone in the disputed territories, and the government has to enforce the laws. The state shall protect the nation's marine wealth in its archipelagic waters, territorial sea, and exclusive economic zone, and reserve its use and enjoyment exclusively to Filipino citizens. But this is in contradiction to the statement of presidential spokesperson Salvador Panelo that the verbal agreement is already legally binding since the two presidents have mutual consent.
The direction is to talk. Let's talk about it. Let's talk with our neighbors. Yun yung directive. Kung paano i-translate yan, the finer details will happen once the talks get concluded. But right now, it's status quo, hindi ba? Kung ano yung status quo means say mag-enforce ang Pilipinas ng ating batas.
Secretary Nograles admits that there seems to be contradictions in the statements of cabinet members regarding the issue. This is because of the non-existence of final details about what had been discussed and agreed upon by the Philippine and Chinese presidents. Rosa Licoz, UNTV News and Rescue, Malacañang.